The video from civilians' cameras in the trading floor shows the moment the Russian army shelled a construction hypermarket in a residential area of Kharkiv on Saturday, May the 25th. According to the Kharkiv Regional Prosecutor's Office, there were at least 20 people in the hypermarket at that moment. A fire immediately broke out in the premises. Then the Russian army struck again. Everyone who was near the hypermarket was asked to urgently evacuate.
Come on, go, go, go!
According to the Regional Prosecutor's Office, the Russian army deliberately attacked a civilian infrastructure facility. Igor is a hypermarket electrician. He was in the switchboard room during the first attack. The walls protected him from fragments. The man managed to turn off power to part of the premises and run out into the street. He says he wanted to run to the trading floor because he knew there were people there, but rescuers were already at the scene. The second blow provoked a strong fire.
Well done, firefighters. It hadn't started to collapse yet, and they'd already rushed there. They were there. We couldn't get inside then. There was a security guard who was in the warehouse. He came out, but he was in shock. And all black because of cinder. Ambulance took him. I don't know if they came out.
Was there panic?
No, this used to be an OBI shop. The fire alarm went off and we have skylights. The blast wave blew them out. Water immediately began to pour in. How much there was in the fire tank? Well, at least it helped somehow.
It took 16 hours for firefighters to put out the fire. 13,000 square meters burnt completely. According to police, there were two sources of fire. One of them was in the paint products department.
Preliminary 2 howitzer strikes were delivered, a direct hit on the epicenter. A fire immediately broke out, and we can conclude that the hit most likely occurred where the paint and varnish products were located, because the fire started almost immediately after the hit.
On the spot, the police and the prosecutor's office organized a joint headquarters and deployed DNA laboratories. Forensic investigators worked all night in the ruins of the hypermarket in search of bodies. 10 people were identified by DNA test, among them a 12-year-old girl and her mother.
This is an extremely terrible, dramatic situation, and this is a civilian facility, as you all can see. There were no military personnel here. Saturday, a day off, people came to buy things, and then such a terrible shelling and explosions. This is terror, real terror of Ukraine.
The rescue and search operation will continue at the site of the terrorist attack by the Russian army until investigators find all the remains of the bodies. More than 200 rescuers were involved in clearing the rubble and searching. State emergency service psychologists are working with the relatives of the killed and wounded. May the 27th has been declared a day of mourning in Kharkiv. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Natalia Bilokudra, UATV News.